Hello, I'm Theo Black.
And I'm Sarah Black.
And here's our review in under 3 minutes for Darkest Hour. No spoilers.
The story of Winston Churchill's first few weeks as Prime Minister during World War II. I'm okay with this movie. The problem I have with a lot of biopics, including this film, is that you take a real-life situation which is messy and simplify it and turn it into a neat little 3-act Hollywood story. And it's often not that interesting to me. And this film definitely suffers from it. You get a little bit of Winston Churchill's home life, a lot of the politics, some of the war. And I'm no Winston Churchill expert, and I won't go into spoiler territory, but let's just say I didn't feel like I gained much insight or revelations about him, about the war, or about life in general. I just watched a story.
I enjoyed this movie. The very first scene you see, basically, is Winston Churchill being kind of a brute towards his new assistant, played by Lily James. And Gary Oldman is great, but you can see how much of his character is kind of a bully and a brute. But as the movie goes on, you learn that, yeah, he's really blustery, but there's this kind of softness to him, this edge where, like anybody, he has self-esteem issues. And maybe that's not revelatory, but the way Gary Oldman does it, it's more nuanced than it usually is in my mind.
Maybe. I felt like I was just watching a Winston Churchill impersonation. Like, we already know Winston Churchill's this complicated, complex man that drank too much and wasn't always the greatest guy. Like,
yeah, but I liked seeing the conflict and the situation where you might not even like him, but he has to be the one to do it because he might be the only one willing or the only one able or something like that.
Yeah.
I liked the conflict, mostly in the first half that plays out. Plus, I liked the visuals. I thought the visuals were really good. That helps add a notch for me.
The visuals were nice, and I'm not saying Gary Oldman didn't do a good job. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I feel like I watched something happen and didn't get anything more from it. For that reason, 3 pigeons.
I liked Gary Oldman, good visuals, decent story, 4 pigeons. So what you do is you watch King's Speech, this movie, and then Dunkirk.
You're all set.
You're all set.
Subscribe.